Hi first. All right. Hey, baby. That tail is going. All right. All right. You can go to mama now. You're good. All right. This is a short one about, thank you. This is a short one about finances, specifically credit. You know, how my credit. All right. I had for a long time, I had 700 plus credit. And then bad stuff happened and life happened and emergency funds weren't kept, and so I had 5 credit cards. You know, that seems like a lot, but they were like $200, $200, $300. You know, they weren't a lot of money. This wasn't a big chunk of change or anything like that. I lapsed payment on all 5 credit cards, and that got turned over to it got sold. Basically, what they do is, if you owe the credit cards $500, they sell it to someone for $50, and then they take it on, and then they'll badger you and be like, "You should pay this. You should pay this," and then they try to get full price. But it's already gone to them. If they get any money at all, they'll work with you because they're just trying to recoup their money. But normally, you know, someone will hit a home run by paying it all. So, my highest credit card bill was $1,200. And like I said, most of them were $200-300. And so I think I could negotiate my credit card bills down to probably $1,500 total. And then I'd be back on track. You know, my credit would go back up from there. Which I really don't need credit, but credit repair was in there because I don't want 500 credit. I don't know what it is now because I haven't checked. I froze my 3 credit cards, the Experian, all 3 of them. I went in to create this was a few years ago. I locked my credit. Probably 3 years ago, I locked my credit. So I went in on there and I did that, and I just did a receipt download of it to take care of it. So, I don't want to file for bankruptcy. That's a 7-year process with a sting on your record and a mark. And I've never filed bankruptcy. I know you shouldn't be scared to file bankruptcy, but I just want to do it all legally and make sure it's all legal. You know, I don't want to get caught for something that I didn't know. You know, I'm not a bankruptcy expert, and I wanted to cover all bases because, um, yeah, I just didn't want issues. I didn't want setup. you know, um, money I didn't know I had, but I had type thing. And then they're like, "Oh, well, this is fraud," and I'm like, "Well, I would have included it had I known it existed." So that type of thing. So I want to get my credit up without going through that, because I don't know what's all involved with that. So yeah, $1,500. That's a week's work door dashing. So I can do that, but the problem is that I don't need credit at all to get a place. So I can get a place without the credit checks, no problem. Either rent to own or cash, just by sourcing it myself. So I will get that fixed, and it is important to me to like pay it back, and you know what I mean, just credit score in general. I want to keep that up. Not that I need to use it. I'm not going to buy a place because I'll already have one, and I'm not stupid enough to buy a brand new vehicle for 50,000 and have a 600 a month note on it. I'm not doing anything like that. So even when my credit went bad, I was credit smart. I didn't have issues. It's the issue of the vehicle is broken 5 times in a row and cost you all your savings plus all your savings, and then you got it back on the road for 2 days and it broke down all your savings again type thing. So which felt like sabotage, outward sabotage. May not have been, can't prove that, but Yeah, I don't want to get into that conspiracy stuff. This is a positive video on the reconstruction of my credit. So I think that'll about cover it. So if any money was paid, they could cancel those checks. I don't intend to go through it with that. What I will do is when I get a place, that's when I will correct the credit, because I'll have an actual address for them to send mail to at that time. So that's when you can correct the credit and go on. So I have plans for the future is what I'm saying. I have a dream here that I'm working towards the best of my ability and my know-how as of this time. So that's the goals we're working on, and we're going to get there. See, this was a short video, 5 minutes about credit. Yeah, I'm back on track. So, my credit was good for years because I always had the intentions to get the down payment of a house and then move into a house. Right, that was the goal. But I got my car because it had 30,000 miles on it, for 10,000, and they said because I got that my ratio of income was off had I not got the car. I traded my car for a house, basically, is what they said, which I should have known better. So, but I ran good credit for a long time, and then, yeah, I couldn't fix it at that time. I didn't have the cash flow to fix it, so I had to let it go, but I'll get that back too. So, struggle, always rebuild. That's life. It'll be all right. Smiles, no stress. Smiles. Thinking of the future. That's the goal. There is to always be thinking about the future, because you can always poor me. But I'm in a warm house. That's a lot better than a lot of people. I have food. So there's a lot of gratitude there. So just keep the gratitude up, and the positivity attracts positivity, and negativity attracts negative, so it's a good lesson, and staying patient and motivated and goal-oriented and always working towards that better future. Have a great day. That's my last video for the night, and I won't bug you again.